Hi guys, so I am super happy. I just got in the official Tonic magazine issue 4. It's called Celebrations Made. Tonic did send this over, as a gift. I do have a feature in the magazine, and of course, as I go through it, all opinions are my own. And any links I have in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. It is a gorgeous magazine. Now, full disclosure, I already have another video on using the goodies that are in there because I did have those from earlier months ago because had to get them ready to go into the magazine, like the project I made. So this is just an unboxing video, but it's so quick because I kind of went through everything really in depth in the other video, and I'll have it linked in the description box. And then I just go through the magazine a little bit. Obviously, I can't show everything. I don't really know what I can show, but I do show you guys my layout. It's a quick video, and then as I went through, I realized I don't think they showed how to use the dies and, well, possibly the stamps, but the dies at least to make just a little ornament. So if you've seen anything about the magazine or if you watch my other video, you can see that as I went through it, I kept talking about the ornaments, and which are these shapes. You kind of see them in here. So you can make an ornament by itself, or you can just decorate that snowflake, right, the base snowflake, and you'll see it right now in the unboxing, so it might not make sense. So I'm not going to take too much more time talking about it. Let's get to the unboxing. It might be a rough edit, depending on what I was saying, and I'll probably say in there that it's just an unboxing, but I am going to unbox it, and I'm also going to make a little tutorial on making like a little bauble or a little ornament, okay? It's just some die cutting and gluing, really is all it will be. So enjoy the unboxing, and then I'll see you guys right after that. Okay, so without further ado, let's get right to it. So, it always comes with this beautiful packaging. When I saw this, I thought, wow. I mean, that just blows me away. Look at this, with all the different pieces that are in the die set, and not all of them, but a lot of them. They made this gorgeous, like, centerpiece kind of thing here. So let me bring this out. And so pretty. Okay, so again, I have a whole basically unboxing of the goodies that come in here. So I just want to walk through it really quickly. Of course, we'll look at my page here. And I'm sorry, I know usually I do a live opening of the magazine, but it's summertime and my kids are here and it's hard to do a live video. So maybe I'll make it a live premiere or something. But we're just going to go through it kind of quickly here. I went through the paper pack, just gorgeous. And it has all the different little toppers and cute things like that. So let's open this up. I'm just going to peel that away. So sweet. So on one side they're just colorful with the foil. I mean, all these different little tags that can help you finish off a card or whatever little project you want to make. All these like snowflake topper bits, again, foil on one side, colorful just like this on the other. Beautiful papers. They repeat. I believe there's 2 of each, so you can see there. So that polka dot with the cute little ornaments on the back. Oh my gosh, little kind of ferrule pattern. With on the back, it has the kind of the same ornaments, but it's a darker green, really, really pretty base there. We have like a candy stripe or peppermint stripe, but it's holiday colors. And on the back side, that beautiful wintry scene there. And then here we have the ornaments without like the little berries and things like that, and holly. It's just the ornaments. Really cute. Again, another wintry feel one here with the snowflakes, and then just the twigs and cute little like mistletoe type things. Really adorable. And on this side it has the holly and little twigs there, and this one has that geometric kind of pattern there, and on the back side has the green. So it's like this one, but with the green with the white accents. Oh, it smells so good too. This paper is really nice and thick. Ah, it smells nice. And then we have the photopolymer stamp set. Again, like I said, I have a whole video going through everything that you can stamp and then die cut or however you want to use them. Christmas wishes, merry and bright, it's the season, little accents. We have the stencil. And stencil, you can use it either way if you want something going this way, if you want to go in this way, however you want to use it. With the snowflakes and things over here, little bubbles or ornaments, little kind of starry background. And then if you use the edge, you have the snowflake. You'll have the negative of that. And then the beautiful die set. I mean, this die is just a knockout. Yeah. I've played with it so many different, it's so pretty, with all the different layers, and then again, it cuts its own, then that's like a outer for this little guy, a shadow layer, and this guy will cut its own. Of course, the center will be there unless you pair it with this one. It makes like a frame. Actually, that's an inlay, sorry. With this one here, and then another one, and then the outer one that also has different pieces that you can mix and match. I mean, this is just, and then of course the ornaments, like I said there, so you can stamp and cut them, or you can just die cut them. You can play with that in different ways. And that beautiful rosette, and of course all the accent pieces, including a little ornament hanger there. So let's just check this out. Again, the magazine is amazing. It has such a nice feel to it. It's like a velvety, kind of rubbery feel. It has 14 makes in it, and I know today they have, or in this one they have some different things like QR code scanners. And it says a day in the life with Jody Johnson, and details step-by-step makes and latest trends and releases. So I'll just flip through it really quickly. Already so cute. Oh, there's the day in the life with Jody Johnson. Just flip through it right quick, and we'll see about my page here, because that's what I would like to show you guys. Oh, so cool. And there's the designer Toby. There's my little page here, and I'm going to show you how to make a cute little gift bag, and you can design it and close it up in different ways. And just really, really lovely. Cute little quick make. There it is. And like I said, they have a QR code so you can scan so, yeah, things. Throughout the book, you'll see that there's QR codes that you can scan and see some different things and shop. So that is the magazine now available. I have the links in the description box. And thank you guys so much for all your support. I mean, I really appreciate it. The reason I'm in things like this and get to do things like this is definitely 100% because of your guys' support, and I just really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much, and thank you, Tonic, for offering this opportunity. And so sorry if it just sounded like I was doing an unboxing. We're definitely going to play with this in this video too. Why not? So what I'm going to do here is I pulled out some of the paper from the paper pack, and this one happens to have the stripe on one side, the blue little snowflakes on the other. You're barely going to see any of this in the background, but if you want to use it, go for it. If you don't want to use your paper that way, then you don't have to. You can just use some other paper that you have in your stash or however. So what I'm going to do is, oh, you know what? These are totally symmetrical. I mean, if you got it really perfectly, you could just make a bauble or an ornament that is like where you can see different areas right through it. That'd be really pretty too. Let's go with this guy. Just a nice big one so we can see it real well. So I'm going to cut 3 of these. I'm going to layer 3 of them so it's more, dimensional, but 4 would be even more dimensional, whatever you want, but I think 3 is at least dimensional enough. So we're going to cut 3 of these guys, and from this really shiny paper, hopefully it doesn't freak out the camera too much, we're going to use that, but we're also going to pop these guys in. And again, you can stamp them and do the same thing, but we're doing die cutting, right? So today, and of course I like to maximize my paper, so I'll get that as close as I can to the edges there. I would pop that in, and I will cut 3 of these also. So what's going to happen is through the little filigree work, we'll see that snowflake paper, but just kind of back there, Let's do that. And just making sure the dies are not overlapping at all. So we have that there. And what you're seeing here is a little gnome that I got in a swap. Friend here sent. So cute. She's just sitting there hanging out with me. Okay, so we'll cut that. We'll cut this. Oh, and then this guy, I think I'm just going to do 2 of them so we can do back-to-back the little ornament. Sorry, I was doing some crafting. 2 of these guys, okay? The hanger. Okay, guys. And I'll be right back. Just because this is going to be a little extra. I went ahead and did 4. I know I said I'd do 3, but for a couple reasons. But here's the other thing. So we're supposed to score these guys. They have a score line down the middle. If you just want to layer them together, they definitely have a line, though, like in the stamped set. Obviously something's missing, right, in that area there. So, that's up to you. I mean, you can put this on here. It definitely has a line there. But we are going to do 4 of them. And you know me. My pet peeve is when you have something like this, let's say, and I'm going to be very careful with this guy. Just going down that score line. And then you have something else that's doing the same thing. You can't really glue them together and have a harmonious bond there, because one's going to want to pull away right at that center for the same reason like we have issues with pop-ups sometimes and all that, right? When you really glue something right in the center to the next thing, it just doesn't take. So, oh, look at that. Doesn't that look pretty? What if you just did some stuff like that? But anyway, yeah, I guess you could do 2 and then just have that prettiness. I'm gonna cut these. Now that's just me because of my pet peeve, but you don't have to do that. And honestly, I'm just gonna look right down the center and just go right down the score line. And you can take these to a guillotine or your trimmer, but that's easy enough. And then I'm gonna glue them together to their respective sides. So I'm gonna go like this, really make sure we have glue all over that, down the center. And I'll probably take a moment to score this. I'm sorry I didn't think to do that right now. And then we'll take the piece that's supposed to be there, give it a little zhuzh so that glue kind of spreads out. And just, I'm centering, you know, I'm lining it up on the very edge, basically. So it still looks awesome. And we don't have to fight with it in that, where it's bent, okay? You don't have to do that. That's just my little pet peeve. So, now that I covered that glue, what I was saying is I would probably go ahead and bone fold these once it's folded in half. Because we're going to nestle all these together and you want them to be nice and sharp, you know? So it's going to be something like this when it comes into the next one, and the next one, and the next one. So I'm going to glue down this opposite side. Get that little guy out of the way. You know, I should put this glue bottle in my basic supplies. I always keep links for the basic things that I use, because the things that people ask about all the time. And these are not something, and now that I've used them for a very long time and they're not rusting or anything like that, then I'm more confident to say, oh yeah, these are good, you know. So if they're still available, I'll add them there. I think I got them on Amazon, and sometimes on Amazon things go in and out, you know, or they change, I don't know, they're always doing something. So that's kind of why I don't keep a lot of Amazon links available. But that looks really pretty already. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing for the other 3. Our pieces again. I made 4, but if you had done the 3, it would look something like this. You know, you would just kind of go like that, and there you go. So we're being a little extra here. What I'm gonna do is go ahead and take a moment to glue these together. These also have a space where if you wanted to fold it a little bit, you know. So it just depends on what you're doing, I suppose. Oopsie, I forgot that I needed to cover this too, and my hand all over it. And I'm just going to put these 2 together just so that we have silver on both sides. Be pretty in accent color or just whatever you want. Okay, so while I hold that together, don't really need to do it for too long. These guys, we're going to put them together basically, again, glue right on the edge. I'm going to put 2 of them together. We're going to add our little hanger and then keep going from there. So these 2. And since I have that green and red paper on the inside, I'm really making sure that this is right on the edge and covering that up. And I just said that, I'm like really making sure, and then this is completely off over here on this side. Hold on. So as best I can. Try to line that up. There we go. So I'm going to hold that until it's set up, and then we'll add the other 2, and basically that's a little ornament, little bobble made, and you can put this on a card if you really want that, or on a project, right? That dimension, but I'll be right back. So now I'm going to pop in on this one side, this little guy. And actually you could put these 2 together and then bring it as one unit and put it back on. But again, because I want those sides to really match up, I rather control them one at a time than a unit, right? So I'm just popping that in there, completely covering up this area of it. Different ways to use this. I mean, if you want to put it on the outside, it's nice and decorative. Like it's meant to be shown if you want it to be shown, right? Okay, so I'm just going to hold this for a minute till I think it's ready to go, because we do want to keep it relatively flat, right? And then we'll add these guys. So next one, we'll just pick a side. And just always putting that glue right on that edge, because you really want that to stay together in the center. And then we'll bring this over. And we'll pop that on. And again, like I said, looking, damn, that one's much more perfectly aligned this time around. Okay, I'm going to hold that. And then I'll simply do the same thing with this one, put glue on both sides and pop it in there, making sure it's nice and centered, you know, and all that. Okay guys, I mean, look at this. So pretty. Ready to be hung. You can use a little actual hanger if you're going to hang it on a tree. You can use a little twine, put it on a gift. I mean, how cute is that? Just something a little extra, makes things just super gorgeous. And it's paper, so I mean, you know, you can just do that and have fun with it. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Alright guys, well, have a great one. I'll have the images coming up. I'll have links in the description box. And you know, as I was saying in the video, and I don't know if I edited that part out or not, maybe I did, you know, thank you guys for all the support. The reason I have the opportunity to like do this Tonic, you know, layout is because of your support, and I truly appreciate it, each and every one of you. I have no words, you know, I thank you guys so much. And I'll see you guys at the next one. Alright, bye now.